Hello YouTube and the Tribe of the Horror Realm. This is my video entry into IsItStewYet's word association contest. I saw this on Kulfi's channel. That's how I connected to it. Thought it was a great idea, really fun. I love this type of nonsense. When you can take films and connect them here or there. You know, it's kind of like 6 Degrees of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, where you're basically taking a movie and connecting it to another movie, to another movie, to another movie, to another movie, until you get to the last one, and then that last one somehow should connect to the original one. So you can get up to 3 entries depending on the level of how many films you use, and the maximum being 3. So this one here is going to be 15 movies, and just a little something else is that there is a method to my madness. So this is something you're going to have to figure out why I chose these movies in particular. It does have some other meaning to it. You're going to have to figure it out. The first one I'm going to choose is the movie Infection, which is a small Japanese picture. Happens in a near abandoned hospital running on a skeleton crew, and throughout the film, anyone that becomes infected, they leave behind, their blood is actually green, so they have green blood. Now, with the green blood, there's also a movie that deals with green, which is Slime City. In Slime City, of course, this green slime all dwells from, there's some spoilers here, because of some concocted wine that they created. Now, now we're going with wine, the movie I Sell the Dead, with Dominic Monaghan and Ron Perlman. Of course, if you've seen the movie, they do like to drink their wine in that movie. Now, in the movie itself, one of the characters is disguised as a clergyman. Another movie that has someone disguised as a clergyman is Terror Train, the old Jamie Lee Curtis slasher film from 1980. Also within the movie, another person, the killer, is disguised, wearing a mask, and carries around an axe. Yet another film where the killer is masked and wielding an axe is Michel Sylvain's Stage Fright. Stage Fright is a slasher film that takes place within a theater, and another theater film is the old classic Theater of Blood, which obviously, like its namesake, takes place in a theater. Theater of Blood stars Vincent Price, who also starred in the movie An Evening with Edgar Allan Poe, in which he read some 4 Poe stories. The movie Evening with Edgar Allan Poe was directed by Douglas Hickox, whose son Anthony Hickox directed Waxworks. Now, Waxworks 2, he did both, but in Waxworks 2 by Anthony Hickox, there's an appearance by the Frankenstein monster. The Frankenstein monster also appears in the horror comedy Young Frankenstein, where the Frankenstein monster is tracked down by an angry mob wielding torches and pitchforks. A pitchfork is used in the Tobe Hooper's film Eaten Alive, where the killer Judd uses a pitchfork to kill one of his victims. One of the people that was in Eaten Alive is Robert Englund, who played Buck. Robert Englund also portrayed Mayor Buckman in 2001 Maniacs, which was about Southern cannibals, which another film with Southern cannibals is the 2003 film Texas Chainsaw Massacre by Marcus Nispel. the 2003 version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there's a character called Uncle Monty who is stuck in a wheelchair. A wheelchair also appears as a creepy element in the classic ghost movie The Changeling from 1980, which starred George C. Scott. George C. Scott has done a number of pictures and characters. He performed the character Ebenezer Scrooge in 1984. Another actor that portrayed Ebenezer Scrooge in 1947 was John Carradine, who stars in Monster Club. Monster Club was an anthology film having a series of short stories that are collected together. Another film that is an anthology picture is Three Extremes. And Three Extremes not only was an anthology picture, but it was a picture that was originally is an Asian film, which also is Infection. So there you have it. Infection, Slime City, I Sell the Dead, Terror Train, Stage Fright, Theater of Blood, Evening with Edgar Allan Poe, Waxworks 2, Young Frankenstein, Eaten Alive, 2001 Maniacs, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 version, The Changeling, Monster Club, and Three Extremes. So that's it. 15 movies. They're all tied together, and it's not just random. It's really intentional. There is something that connects them all together. That's up for you to figure out. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Best of luck to all.